April of 2021 in New York, and the whole trout world is different. They changed the regulations pretty significantly, and we want to go over that for you real quick. I have Jamie Frazier here from Adirondack Guide Service. He is a premier brook trout man, and he is also going to give you some feedback on how these regulations are going to change the way we fish. I'm going to read them off real quick, but I've put links to the DEC's description of these things and to their interactive map, which is worth your time looking at. But in general, the daily creel limit of 5 trout per day with no more than 2 larger than 12 inches is statewide for reaches categories at wild or stocked. That's in effect from April 1st to October 15th. That basically is what we were dealing with. So that's going to be in a lot of the waters, in the ponds, it's that. Then we have the extra, there's 3 other segments here. Daily creel limit of 3 trout per day with no more than 1 longer than 12 inches for reaches designated as wild quality or stocked extended. And that's in effect from April 1st through October 15th. So the fisheries has gone through and they've figured out which creeks and which rivers can hold trout most of the way through the summer and have a better chance of giving you a longer fishing season. Those streams they're going to be putting, instead of those first year-old trout, they're going to be putting some of those 12 and 13, 14-inch 2-year-olds. But if we do it the way we used to do it,
sure.
those 12 inches are going to be gone the first 3 days, and kids are going to go fishing and not catch nothing and decide they should play video games instead.
Yeah.
So
now, am I wrong too? The seasons have been extended.
Yes, that's
a big deal.
That's significant. So now, after October 15th, you can still trout fish.
Right.
Through the winter.
Through the winter. So I mean, we've extended the seasons too, big time.
Yeah.
You know, and then now my understanding was that was just for streams, not the ponds.
I believe we'll have to look up that. We'll check that. But it's probably the truth.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You know, and you think I'd know, but all of this has just happened, and we're just trying to get a handle on it and pros and cons. You know what I mean?
I'm just thinking that through. So now we could be muzzleloader hunting in the backcountry. Bring a fly rod with us. It's catch and release after October 15th, and it's artificials only.
Right. Correct. But, well, and I guess the even if it was true with the ponds, and which we're not saying it is, once that ice is, they wouldn't really get ice fish anyway. We probably won't be doing a lot of pond fishing in January. And,
but you could go down the Schroon River now.
Exactly.
And you could use some artificials, and you might get some really neat fishing.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Well, and if you're into it and you're not in whatever, it gives and two, for me, from a business standpoint, it just extends that season.
Right. Now you can guide through.
Right.
If they've got mittens.
If they got mittens.
So the daily creel limit of 1 trout per day of any size for the reaches, and a reach is a segment of a stream. It's not the entire stream, and you've got to check out that interactive map. We'll show you which segments, but it doesn't only show you that. It also shows you what it's stocked with, roughly when it's stocked, where the parking areas are for it. It really is a lot of information.
And also, just like myself, you know, at first I'm like, what's going on? But at the same time, once you get that on your phone and download it on your phone, I mean, almost all of us have phones, even a guy like me.
Yep.
And you carry it with you. I don't go really now. It's in my pack or something. So you'd have that information with you. It is a little bit more to keep track of, but it's easy to keep it with. It's on your phone.
Yeah.
You know.
So these streams that you can only catch, you can keep 1 a day of any size. These are going to be the premier, like, streams that naturally can make beautiful trout, big ones, or ones that they're going to be stocking some really nice fish in. And those, it's more fish for enjoyment. Hey, at least they allowed us to keep 1. I mean, the no-kills, it's a little bit sad. If you got a bleeding fish, then you feel like a criminal or whatever. There's that, and that's it. You know, the world is different. We've seen that so many ways.
Well, I mean, if we keep doing things the way we were, and at first, you know, when I first heard this, I'm like, you know, here's some more state regulations that we got to abide by. But then when you get thinking about, you know, we keep doing things the way we were, we're going to have just what we've had, that or worse. If we don't make a change, nothing changes. And by that, we mean the quality of the fish that we're fishing for, And I just think that as time goes, more and more people are going to be happy that on a given day, you can still go catch your fish.
Yeah.
You can still go catch your fish. There are places where you're definitely going to be able to catch some fish to keep. But it's real neat to think whether a customer or myself, or we just want to, you have a place where you're going to be able to catch some other quality fish. And I'm not saying that a 10-inch brookie is not a gem, but I am saying, boy, wouldn't it be nice to go to a nice stream and catch 15+ inchers on a somewhat regular basis, because they're there.
Yeah.
They exist there because they're not just being caught up at 12 inches and gone.
Yeah.
I think as we get accustomed to it and get used to it, and it's going to change everybody's attitude a little bit, because if they know, hey, I'm going to go fish such and such, and there's some better fish, and even though there was other fishermen ahead of you, they're not all taken. Now there will be some fish that died from whatever, but no, I think it's going to create a better quality fishery given time, and I think we'll get used to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, as much as we don't want regulation, the fact is, like, when you look at the parking lots in the Adirondacks last summer, they were parked full of parking lots in every backwoods pond. Like, I went to the same pond I used to go to every year on April 1st. I couldn't park within a half mile of the parking lot. Yeah. It's different, and if we don't try to do some sort of conservation, we won't have. We'll be telling our kids about when there used to be trout.
Right. Yeah. There's no way around it. There's more and more people visiting the park. There's more and more information out there on fishing and everything, and there's just so much. People are finding these great little streams, if you will. We don't begrudge anybody. Yeah. We don't begrudge anybody of having that. But there's just more people, more pressure on all of these places. Yeah. So some kind of regulation to maintain a real good fishery has got to be put in place. If not, we're not gonna progress. We'll have what we've had, and maybe some streams just won't hold fish.
Yeah.
They're not there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's exciting in a way to think that this could work.
Yeah, I am excited about it.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's the right direction to go. Yeah. And we have to comply. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
When you're way back in the woods, the game warden's not looking over your shoulder. It's up to you to actually decide that this is the right thing to do, and I think that's.
Well, yeah. I mean, what we're talking about here is we're just getting information out there and or helping with some of the information. It doesn't matter what we really think. These are laws, folks.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's just it happens to be this is just one more law. I mean, we're just trying to say, hey, there's a plus side to this.
Yeah.
It's not all bad.
Yeah.
And right?
Yes. That is right. I think it's the right thing.
No, I
for
think
us.
so too. So.
If you like this video, please check out. We've got a bunch more videos on trout fishing. We got a really in-depth one with Jamie on Lake Clear wobblers, and those are going to be linked. If you want to fish with Jamie, there's a great opportunity there. We'll get his website, his guide service. He's got a YouTube channel also. Check out our channel. Please like and subscribe. And if you have any thoughts about this fishing regulation, please put it in the comments below, and we can all discuss this thing together. Thanks for watching.
Take care, folks.